Hello, 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 my lovelies. It is Talk Radio, TAWK Radio, with your hostess Cypher Kai on the ones and twos tonight for the Freaky Fridays here on www.tawkradio.com/shows. And I am again your hostess Cypher Kai. Thank you guys for being here for this Freaky Fridays. We are continuing the ABCs of Sex series. We're up to the letter H. Tonight we're going to play some music. I pulled some different genres of music, some reggae, some soca, I think some Afro beats. There might be one reggaeton song in there somewhere. I think. So yeah, we're going to play some music. No particular order, just kind of pull some. Going to play some music. We're going to have a good time. We're going to discuss this ABCs of Sex series, letter H, this evening. And I think I do have two headline stories from the news that you guys sent me in for my opinion that are relationship and or sex related. I believe. I'll check and see that. If you guys want to text me back and forth live tonight, the number is 347-450-3958, 347-450-3958. Then we give a special shout out this evening, right from the beginning, right out early to Pure Plantonics, our CBD sponsors for the show. They have been amazing and unafraid to rock with us. This is an adult platform. If you've landed on here by accident or someone loves you enough to send you the link, this is a sexually explicit show. I do use profanity on the show this evening. There's adult language that's used. We will be speaking very in-depth, very raw and unapologetic about sex, relationships, fetishes and things of that nature. So this is not your cup of tea. Move along, right? Just move along. Please use your headphones. This is not for children at all. At all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. But on Wednesdays, we do talk about headline news and politics and other things. So you might be more inclined to check out those archives that are available on the website. And we will be revamping the show coming up soon. You guys stay tuned for that as well. And we'll be, things will be just different. So different days of the week have different things. You can chime in on certain days and not on other days. So just want to let you know all that stuff from out the rip, right? So if you're here with us, I appreciate you. If you're new to the platform, thank you. Thank you for supporting the show. This has become a global movement. I'm going to play some music and come back and let you guys know which countries made the biggest movement from the last time I did a broadcast till this time. I also want to say to all of you who were looking for a show on Wednesday, life happened. Some things came up and I was unable to broadcast on Wednesday, do a live, but I know there's about 120 episodes available for you guys in the archives on the website, Spotify, iHeart, and a couple other places as well. So I apologize for that. It was beyond my control. And I didn't walk with the things that I normally carry to be able to do a show on the road from the car or whatever. I didn't have my equipment with me, so I couldn't do it. So I apologize, you guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, it is Freaky Fridays right now. It's Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio with Cypher Kai. So I'm going to play some music for you guys and we'll have some discussions this evening and we'll just have a good time. Let's all vibe together. Let's all vibe together. I can't wait for tonight when I put this on you. Alakai Harley, put it on you.
What you want? You want to jump in that thing after a long day. Oh my gosh. When I go rush me, why you do it the right way? And the only time we act is when it's role play. You get the cake and boy, it's not even your birthday. From ever since, you didn't know me like them would be. And you know me have to jump off in the road, babe. Cause I can't wait for tonight.
TAWK Radio, Freaky Fridays.
Oh baby, cause I can't wait for tonight when I put this on you. I know you like it. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. Come take it off. You know exactly what I need, so I don't say you the boss. Yeah, you the boss. Me, I gon' make you take charge like a phone, babe. You know your wife and I gon' play it like a board game. Come me that one if you got look a lot of road, babe. So I'm telling you, I'm happy and I'll never leave you. Cause I can't wait for tonight when I put this on you. I know you like it. Oh baby, cause
TAWK Radio, Freaky Fridays.
I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. Me I go get a na 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 na. Boy, come for the na 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 na. Me I go hear the na 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 na. One miss a mention. You know I like you love me down in attention, but you know you have me weak when the night done, and you know I keep it sweet like a rum punch. I'm telling you, I'm happy and I'll never leave you. I can't wait for tonight when I put this on you. Oh baby, 'cause I can't wait for tonight when I put this on you.
TAWK Radio.
'Cause I can't wait for tonight when I put this on you. Oh baby, 'cause I can't wait for tonight when I put this on you. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you.
TAWK Radio's Freaky Fridays with your hostess Africa on the ones and twos. This is www.tawkradio.com/shows for the Freaky Fridays. All right, you guys. So tonight is a continuation, as I mentioned, of the ABCs of Sex series, the letter H. We're going to all learn some terminologies and different things with the letter H pertaining to sexual situations. Now, let me start from early. I tend to make a mistake with this for the past couple of weeks, and I'm humbly apologizing in your presence, your kingliness. Shout out, big, gigantic shout out to Anthony the Lyft driver. I always kind of take for granted that he listens to the show. He rides around with me when he's driving, doing taxi and all that other stuff. So shout out to Anthony the Lyft driver early. And I'll try to do it a couple more times during the course of the show. Also shout out to Ven from Veno Music, who gave us that lovely song I played the other evening, Body Medicine. I don't think I have it queued up tonight to play, but it's amazing. And he's one of our VIPs. He's not going to be on the live tonight. I don't think. He's in a studio session making wonderful music for someone. I'm telling all his business, right? Shout out to all of the talkers. Shout out to all of the archivers who've been going back in the archives and playing the episodes and sharing them. You guys are absolutely amazing. Let me also say which countries made the biggest movement from the last broadcast until now. Not the only countries, just the ones that made the biggest movement. So we broadcast from the United States there first. Then we got the Russian Federation, Macedonia, Italy, Canada, and Barbados. You guys, what? I'm so impressed with you. I am. My talkers are amazing. Innit? All right. So also, who do we got on here? Shout out to Mr. J Grant, isn't it? Jay Grant, are you on right now? You said you're on. Ooh. And I got Bossman. Mr. Bossman is on tonight. Alligator Bossman is on tonight. You know who you are. I'll leave it there. All right. So shout out to all of my North Carolinians. I make up words here. The group of people, there's like a massive you who started to really become a movement over there, making some really powerful movements there in North Carolina. So I want to acknowledge ya. All right, so thank you guys for becoming talkers. I think some of you are newbies. There's some there from before. Live radio, unscripted, uncensored. My tongue is feeling very heavy this evening. I'm not using it the way that I'd like. I love talking to you guys, but I'm just saying it feels a little heavy this evening. Okay. Next one to play this evening, we're going to start the main course of the show around 30 minutes in. So I'm going to play some music and talk to you guys a little. If you want to talk to me now, if you've got any sex stories for me, you want to give me some feedback, you don't have my private line, my WhatsApp. If you're in the global community, facebook.com/TAWKRADIO, message me there. Or if you're local or you just want to pay for the long distance charges, 347-450-3958, 347-450-3958. Happy to speak with you. Yes, that's you, Alligator Bossman. All right, so the next one we're going to play also is from Miss Alakai Harley. I kind of just like saying her name, and I found her on YouTube. She's lovely and talented and quirky and stuff. I can't wait to have a conversation with her on the platform at some point. This one's called Take It to Them by Miss Alakai Harley here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Take we I go take it to them. No for them I come chat, but them not say no trend. Take we I go take it to them. God bless from Birmingham, turn up in a shot. Yeah, yes, funny bikini. Humble as shit, bitch, you know feel me. I'm too blessed, pray and I miss me.
TAWK Radio's Freaky Fridays.
So me have to work for when more. Do more one thing, no mix with drama. If I have a plan, now that me pray upon. Now sit down on the pin, man. Worried how I've been the truest. So I ain't never had to worry about nobody gon' do it for me. And you know I really do this. So when I pull up on the stage, that's the track, can't just be these. Body girl, me full of harmony. I'm in a for this, a girl forget my boss, so you mean. Man, my one business, I work for my team. This I know, man time in this, I got time in like slow your road. Man, I for follow trend, me just do my one thing, you're my bad for my own. And I ain't being cocky, I'm dishing out straight fucks, now I run for the throne. Then after me, I eat it. When mommy raised the queen, I've been queen since way back. Now I know my worth, I know exactly where I'm heading. I got bad mind, nobody, man, I got block my blessing like. We I go take it to them. No for them I come chat, but them not say no trend. Take we I go take it to them. God bless from Birmingham, turn up in a shot. Yeah, yes, funny bikini. Humble as shit, bitch, you know feel me. I'm too blessed, pray and I miss me. If I feel them, I feel them, I feel me, I feel me. Know that I was born to do this, so every rhythm when I touch, but I know that I get my own. I ain't tryna be no nuisance. My mother fly me from yard, it's a must that I leave. When I lock my touchdown, them I catch out that time.
TAWK Radio.
If no money now run, me have to find out for that. When I no bar, sure you my God now go flop. Now watch the face, praise God in any weather. Still I fight when my head under pressure. Take we I go take it to them now. Watch no bad man, don't need no whole heap of friend now. Take we I go take it to them. No for them I come chat, but them not say no trend now. Take we I go take it to them. God bless from Birmingham, turn up in a shot. Yeah, yes, funny bikini. Humble as shit, bitch, you know feel me. I'm too blessed, pray and I miss me. If I feel them, I feel them, I feel me, I feel me. Worried how I've been the truest. So I ain't never had to worry about nobody gon' do it for me. And you know I really do this. So when I pull up on the stage, that's the track, can't just be these. Body girl, me full of harmony. I'm in a for this, a girl forget my boss, so you mean. Man, my one business, I work for my team. This I know, man time in this, I got time in like. Take we I go take it to them. No for them I come chat, but them not say not trend now. Remember we couldn't fly, we never got visa. Money picking it, taking flights to a visa. Remember we couldn't fly, we never have no visa.
I think we're gonna have to add that to my anthem list for when I get my new whip this year, you guys. Well, new to me, used car, but new to me. Right? Trying to be all fiscally responsible and all that stuff. Look, if you guys have not been tuning into the Wednesday shows, please do that. I'm going to be breaking some news again on Wednesday. A lot of information to give you guys. Lots of things you want to know if you are behind on your rent. Those kind of things you definitely want, especially in New York. You definitely want to tune into the show that's coming up on Wednesday. Also, if you plan on traveling, if you've taken your vaccine, thinking about taking the vaccine, things are opening up now, wanting to travel. There's some things that are going on in some particular places around the world that you need to be made aware of. I'm doing research. I'm getting information. You guys definitely tune into that Wednesday show. It's going to be very important for you. Oh, hello, Mr. Ray Black in the public chat room. Nice to have you in there. Hello, my darling. I hope you're enjoying. Get your paper and pen. We'll be learning some things together, you guys, all of us tonight in the ABCs of Sex series, the letter H. Continuing here in this musical mix here on this Freaky Fridays. This one's called Block Traffic by Cranium and Ritical. I always butcher these people's names, I swear. I'm so sorry, you guys. Block Traffic, Cranium, and Ritical here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Eastside. Yeah. She do what me like. Real man, I'm fucking on your pussy, baby girl, on a diet, yeah. Show up now, like me see the splits, I'm stitching it right.
Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio with Cypher Kai.
So the vibes right all night. She know me no fake. Fuck her artist like me in her life every week. She see me, she say it's real, so I guess she loving it sick. Fuck her to sleep with tears in her eyes, got it awake. Girl, them a send me great, yeah. X-Man, I watch it. If him violate me, send my friend go knock it. A pussy fat, a black traffic. Plus it's smaller than a hand's back pocket. X-Man, I watch it. If him violate me, send my friend go knock it. A pussy fat, a black traffic. Plus it's smaller than a hand's back pocket.
CAWK Radio.
Killer, she get catch. You coulda rich, she still not see that. Better go relax. I coulda be, I coulda tea. That girl I pick up in her, she still a cause she no matter about no video camera. She love the badness and she love all the dollars, so she follow east side. And I know only Instagram my real life. Girl pussy wet up each time she see crime. But meanwhile, go and do what me like. Euphoria. You give me joy, pussy alone me love. Nothing a boy, girl up no wide anyway. Me body no shy if it be your supply. If you see me with 30 girlfriend, no cry. I just like the girls, them love I. She looking at me eye and tell me say she no mind. No matter what, she still like give me vagina because
no me no fake. Fuck a artist like me in a life every wait. She see me, she say it's real, so I guess she loving it sick. Fuck her to sleep with tears in her eyes, call it a wake. Girl, them a send me great, yeah. X-Man, I watch it. If him violate me, send my friend go knock it. A pussy fat, a black traffic. Plus it's smaller than a hand's back pocket. X-Man, I watch it. If him violate me, send my friend go knock it. A pussy fat, a black traffic. Plus it's smaller than a hand's back pocket.
CAWK Radio's Freaky Fucking Fridays is officially 15 minutes into the broadcast. I can start to be who I need to be, the authentic me, the Friday me, the Freaky Fridays me. I got to get it out of my system now before we start the Freaky Financial Fridays, and I got grown people who I don't want to offend in my space when I'm broadcasting. So I need to get it out with you guys right now. Get it out with you guys right now. The next one I'm going to play here for the evening is going to be Through the Window by Mr. Cranium. Through the Window, Cranium, here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Our man come home early, so if he come outside now. And she want me fi jump through the window. Me tell her me nah move, she say work with the flow. Come like she take man for your papi show. The boy outside and I make be nice. Bone involved, so me go draw for a knife. Somebody fi get slice. You want one thing me know, same way me come in, man I go. Oh please, she a ball and a beg and a plead. Through the window, she want me to leave. Me nah dead in no closet. Things a man go through for crutches. Oh jeez, she a ball and a beg and a plead. Through the window, she want me to leave. Nah dead in no closet. Things a man go through for crutches. She said, you don't want to fight him. The boy exercise stick like Mike Tyson. Me say well, me know you don't know talking. Boil some hot water make me burn that skin. Then again, look when me go get myself in comfortably in a Shatta Marina. Now the boy start kick down the door. This worse than a so proper show. Oh please, she a ball.
CAWK Radio's Freaky Fridays.
Me nah dead in no closet. Things a man go through for crutches. Girl please, she a ball and a beg and a plead. I tell me through the window me to leave. Hey girl, you better stop it. Things a man go through for crutches. I was with my girl and then feel haunted. Just cause a girl texts me that she wanted. Yeah. Me in a house I go like say me live there. See there, what could I kick off the door, come kill me, yeah. Oh please, she a ball and a beg and a plead.
Freaky Fridays with Cypher Kai, www.TAWKRadio.com/shows.
Oh jeez, she a ball and a beg and a plead. Through the window she want me to leave. Nah dead in no closet. Things a man go through for crutches. She invite me. I was with my girl. She invite me. I tell me through the window me to leave.
CAWK Radio's Freaky Fridays. Okay, we're going to do two more songs, and then I'm going to jump into the ABCs at Sex series continuation. Tonight is all about the letter H, and then of course you guys have sent me some sexual news articles, something related to relationships to something or another. I gotta go find them, and you want my feedback on it, so I'll give you my big mouth feedback on what I think about these articles. We're gonna all read them for the same time together, just kind of skim across them, and that's kind of it. So I'm gonna play, let's see, we've got some music here from Miss Tifa. She got a new song out, doesn't she? Let me see if I find it. There it is. CSM. Don't know what it stands for. Hopefully she'll tell us in the song. This one is from Miss Tifa. This is Tifa, Lord. Tifa, the reggae artist. Miss Tifa, CSM, here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Everybody have an opinion, mouth cut cross way for talk. But from me not stop my food or my money, then full continue for start. So me say all I wanna like me, too bad for you, when you stay a bad crew. All I wanna like me, too bad for you. Who you? Me have my mother and get milk, you have your mother and get filth. That's why I'm sweet like condensed milk, and you sour like land, cause your attitude stink. Pay bad mind from the things that shot. As my turn my back from my name, them a chat, them a plot, them a scheme, them a ear, them a watch. But all them a try, I mean them can't stop. You not like me, you can't touch me. I try spite me, you can't touch me. You are crazy, you can't touch me. What me say? Can't touch me. You not like me, you can't touch me. Try spite me, you can't touch me. You a hater, you can't touch me. What me say? Can't touch me. Anybody do like this, them lucky. So let me just start with the macro. You know you a fan, you know say I love me. Why else did I get up and I start me? You watch my teams, them more than me. I pre my moves, I watch my money. Walk I tell people you not like me.
TAWK Radio.
You not like me, you can't touch me. I try spite me, you can't touch me. You are crazy, you can't touch me. What me say? Can't touch me. You not like me, you can't touch me. Try spite me, you can't touch me. You a hater, you can't touch me. What me say? Can't touch me. I really don't care about what you do or what you say. Can't touch me today. Sit down from people business every day. Sit down from my name. You can't touch me, you're lame. You not like me, you can't touch me. I try spite me, you can't touch me. You are crazy, you can't touch me. What me say? Can't touch me. You not like me, you can't touch me. Try spite me, you can't touch me. You a hater, you can't touch me. What me say? Can't touch me. Everybody have an opinion, mouth cut cross way for talk. But from you not stop my food or my money, then full continue for start. So me say all I wanna like me, too bad for you, when you stay a bad crew. All I wanna like me, too bad for you. Who you not like me, you can't touch me. I try spite me, you can't touch me. You are crazy, you can't touch me. What me say? Can't touch me. You not like me, you can't touch me. Try spite me, you can't touch me. You a hater, you can't touch me. What me say? Can't touch me. You not like me, you can't touch me. I try spite me, you can't touch me. You are crazy, you can't touch me. What me say? Can't touch me. You not like me, you can't touch me. Try spite me, you can't touch me. You a hater, you can't touch me. What me say? Can't touch me.
TAWK Radio with your host is Cypher Kai on the Freaky Fridays on www.tawkradio.com/shows. Okay. All right, so we've got one more here from Miss Tifa. Before we start the antics tonight, before we start learning our lessons, you guys, get your papers and pens, get your glass of wine, your Henny, your Blue Label Johnny Walker, your cigars, your weed, your whatever you get into. Relax yourself. Put the babies away. Put the prudish partners away, you know, old people who's not down for the shits, because I've got a couple, right? I've got a couple of elderly people that listen to the show, down for the shits, always up for the shits. So shout out to all my geriatrics, shout out to all of my priders who tune into the show as well. Shout out to everybody. My talkers are just amazing. You guys are really, really, really amazing. Doing magnificent things. So this one is the original one, well, that I've heard of from Miss Tifa. This one's called The Best. I really feel like she owes me some kind of royalties for this. I feel like she's describing my vagina. Don't know how she knows about it, but kind of feel like the song is about my vagina specifically. Kind of feel like she owes me some money or something. Shits and giggles, you guys. Shits and giggles. This one's called The Best by Tifa here on the Freaky fucking Fridays on Talk Radio.
My body fuck. Him get the fuck. It body fuck. I don't cross his pussy, this a pussy good luck. When my boom pan it, all the room panic. Bad bitch pan the broom, shift womb pan it. Him sinking and my clutch, my vroom pan it. Make a nigga come quick like a tip tronic. To all the pussy fit it all and the gymnastics. Get the pussy flick. Gold medalist in the fuck Olympics. Them have to give me cash prize, cause the pussy worth it. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she not stop read this. Can me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she not stop read this.
TAWK Radio.
Banana in the world, you da love feel this. To all my thing good, it make him have a scream out. And that's thing I have to do it, I'm a good mouth. Too good wine, I'm a native queen. The boy come already and him native sink. The matic king full, but yet him a bust off. Come with him tough chat, but I laugh, me I laugh. Car bank account the
Freaky fucking Fridays on Talk Radio.
Turn up, so I braff, me a braff. A mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she not stop read this. Can me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she not stop read this. Can me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. My body fuck, my body fuck, my body fuck. Him get the fuck, him get the fuck, him get the fuck. It body fuck, it body fuck, it body fuck. Kind of cross his pussy, this a pussy good luck. When my boom pan it, all the room pan it. Bad bitch pan the broom, she won't pan it. Him sinking, I'm a clutch, my room pan it. Make a nigga come quick like a Tiptronic. To all the pussy fit it all and the gymnastics. Get the pussy flick. Gold medalist in the fuck Olympics. Them have to give me cash prize, cause the pussy worth it. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl.
TAWK Radio's Freaky fucking Fridays.
In the world, you da love feel this. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she not stop read this. Can me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. To all my thing good, it make him have a scream out. And that's thing I have to do it, I'm a good mouth. Too good wine, I'm a native queen. The boy come already and him native sink. The matic king full, but yet him a bust off. Come with him tough chat, but I laugh, me I laugh. Car bank account deposits, everything I have it. Pum turn up, so I braff, me a braff. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she not stop read this. Can me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she not stop read this. Can me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this.
TAWK Radio's Freaky fucking Fridays. Now look it. You guys know what I love it when I got my super VIPs on. I got some celebrities listening behind the scenes. Oh my God. I love when they do that. Shout out also to my politicos who are not just here for my Wednesdays, for my Freaky Fridays as well, because I know you naughties. There's so many things happening in New York City politics right now. Listen, you guys have earned an episode of Freaky fucking Fridays with Cypher. I will not tell your business, you know it. I want you guys, look it. All my politicos in New York, take a chill pill, drink something, enjoy something, learn some things tonight. Listen, I'm giving all of you guys orders right now. Orders, right? I'm going to play dominatrix for all of you. I'm giving you guys orders. I am deciding tonight, you guys are going to step up your sex games. Everyone that's listening tonight, we're going to do maybe 15 or so terms. Pick something and try it over the weekend. Pick something and try it. And I need you guys to tell me all your coochie and cock business. There is a 24/7 hotline number for you guys to use. 347-450-3958. 347-450-3958. Feel free to call me and tell me all your dick and cock stories. Leave a voicemail. I don't need videos. Leave a voicemail. You don't have to say your name. Just random. Also, Miss Tonya in the public chat room. Let me fall on my sword for you right now, my love. She is so amazing. Her and her guy took instructions from me one Friday. They were doing all kinds of naughty things and she won a sex toy. Tonya, my darling, let me tell you what happened. I've not forgotten about you and your coochie. I swear to you, I gave your prize to someone to post out, and the horny bitch kept it. I swear, she was so embarrassed. She told me afterwards, obviously I'm not going to send you something used. I do have more. I will send you another one. When I get a chance to go out this week, I will post it off myself. I was super busy. I wanted you to get it so you could have it to use during one of the Freaky Friday shows, and the horny single bitch used it herself. She says it's amazing, but she used it herself. So I'm going to have to send you something else. And as an addition to that, for the fuck up, I'm going to send you something else. Another surprise. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you'll get 2 toys now because she took your shit and she used it, and I'm sorry. Okay. Also want to give a special shout out. Hold on. To I got people, right? All right, now let me give some special shout outs as well. Let's see. Miss LaTonya Martin is on from Cleveland, Ohio. Nice to have you. I heard you're new to the platform. I hope you're going to enjoy yourself tonight. I hope you got your headphones on. The music is dope, but guess what? We're going to get very dirty in a minute, ladies. We are. And who else we got here? Miss Chelsea Hawkins, who's tuned in from North Carolina as well. And of course, yes, Miss Tonya is on, and she's amazing. She is. So Tonya Boyer is on, and there's another Tonya in my public chat room. You guys are look it. I take all of you. Now also, let me also say, fall on my sword, I have some people that are texting me on the Facebook. If you're global, in the global community, and you can't call me on the number, facebook.com/TAWKRADIO. Now, someone with a very beautiful picture, she texted me her name. I cannot pronounce it, right? But you are texting me from, where are you from? Slovenia, and I can't pronounce your name, so I'm not going to butcher it. But your picture's lovely. I did get your text. You said you're listening now. So shout out to my beautiful. You got red hair and freckles, and you're gorgeous, right? But I can't say your name, so I won't try to butcher it. Give me a nickname or something I can say, so you know I'm talking about you, right? Okay. So, oh, I think you, my darling. I'm dope. You think I'm dope? I think I'm dope. I think you're dope. Let's all get high together. Let's all be dope together. Right then. All right. So, wait, listen, you guys got to understand, I've got like 5 different things popping in my face. No interns here saving me. So if I don't see your stuff immediately, trust me, I'm not ignoring you. It's just I'm trying to manage everything myself. I did say your name. Is it Tonya? Did I say it right? Okay. And yes, I'm sorry about your sex toy, my love. Oh, shit. Jesus. My horny ass friends. Good God, man. Who uses it? Well, it's brand new, though, I must say. So it's like, I was going to say, who uses somebody else's sex toys? But it was still in the packaging and all that stuff. So she didn't really use whatever. You get what I'm saying. Live radio, unscripted, uncensored. So let's get it. Get your papers and pens, people. Let's all learn naughty things together. Ooh, I get so excited for this part. All right. So if I can't pronounce something, it's not because I'm a fucking idiot. It's because it's live radio and I didn't practice, because it's all live together. Let's understand this. Right? Let's have an educational understanding, you guys. Educational understanding. If you guys want to get into the public chat room and have some fun, you don't have to. But if you'd like to go in there and talk to the people that's in there back and forth, innit? It's www.tawkradio.com/shows. In the player on the website, on your mobile or whatever, I think you can only do it for your desktop though. There's a little talking bubble there. You click it, it takes you somewhere, gives you some instructions. I think you can put up a different name if you like, whatever, and you go in and you can talk in the public chat room back and forth to me, or behind the scenes if you've got access to me, or also, of course, 347-450-3958 if you've got any feedback or sex stories you want to share, or any of those things. We're working on getting the live phone lines up soon. And if I'm talking fast, you guys, I apologize. I'm excited. It's Freaky fucking Fridays, and I want to learn naughty things with my talkers. All right, and Bob's your uncle. All right, so the first one is okay, wait, see, I'm about to fuck up the first one already. Jesus. Hemotalagnia. I feel like I fucked that up. Hemotalagnia. There's no phonetics here. You guys got to rock with me. There's no phonetics here, right? So I got to sound it out the way it's looking. Anyway, it's a fetish for blood. Now, here's the thing. Let me start some arguments right now. Fuck this, right? I need answers. I need coochie business now. Yes? Now, I personally have said it on the show 10 million and 3 times. I think it's absolutely disgusting to fuck or do anything when a woman's got her period. I know you guys are going to argue with me. I know. It's why I said, let's start some arguments. My personal opinion. Because I fully understand what my vagina is doing during that week. I get it, right? It's draining out, leaking out, All the waste blood. This is not like, oh, I haven't had sex for a while, my man's dick is huge and he's tearing through the fucking walls type blood. This is not, oh, we wanted to have a little fetish for something sharp and it went in too far blood. This is not, oh, I started masturbating before he fucked me so he can watch me do it. My nails are too long and I cut my clit. Blood. This is, it needs to come out. You didn't get pregnant this month. Get rid of it. Waste blood is what this is. Let's talk the things. Let's talk the things on Talk Radio. Yeah? Right? So, a fetish for blood. Are these the people that either do this? They have the cutting thing where they like to cut you with shit and then like lick on you before they have sex. I've seen people do this, right? Or are you the guys who like to go down on a bitch, like a face, eating her, sucking her coochie out when she's bleeding? Because I know some guys do that too. And I know if they think it's cute to come up looking like the Joker with the red stuff across your face. Look it, I'm starting some arguments, goddammit. I said that. I said that. I really did. To get into the chat room again, it's www.tawkradio.com/shows. And you got to do it from a desktop or some kind of computer. I don't think you can do it from the mobile, right? You got to be on a computer, and in the player there's a little talking bubble, look like a talking bubble. You click it, it'll take you somewhere and give you some instructions. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I've not done it before, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. If you want to go into the public chat room and talk to everybody else in there and have some fun and be grown as fuck. All right, so Freaky Fridays. ABCs is a sex series, the letter H. First word, I fucked it up again. Hematolagnia. A fetish for blood. We're going to learn some things tonight together, you guys. Some vampire-y type sex, I'm assuming. All right, then. Next one is a hag fag. A gay man who prefers to be in the company of straight women. Oh, really? Oh. Mm-hmm. But isn't that most gay guys, though? Like to be around straight chicks? They know they can't fuck them, but they like to be around them because all the straight guys come around with the... All right, then. All right. Half and half. An encounter with a prostitute that incorporates both oral and intercourse. Really? Really? I thought that was like a no-no. Unless you pay like a lot of money. Like I thought, like prostitutes, right? Don't like, okay, wait. Let me look at this again. Both oral sex and intercourse. So is kissing considered oral sex? Here's the thing for me too. I've heard prostitutes say, very adamantly, oh, you know, I don't do this, I don't do that. Bitch, you are a fuck for hire. Let's keep it real, okay? That's number one. But secondly, I don't kiss, but you'd wrap your lips around somebody's cock. Let me tell you something. I feel like, again, this is just my love and appreciation for black men's penises. Well, yeah, I've only had black men's penises. I've never stepped outside the culture yet. But penises in general, it's like the eighth wonder of the world, as far as I'm concerned. And so me sucking a guy's cock is like me French kissing his shaft. I'm wanting to be all over it, mouth on everything, you know, all that stuff, right? For me. So it's kind of like a kiss, isn't it? So I couldn't imagine being like a prostitute. And that's why I couldn't be a prostitute. I'm sorry. I could not be a prostitute because I can't imagine just throwing anybody's cock in my mouth. It's like not a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, all right. So I'll try to do, let me see. I normally do three sayings and then, you know, go to music and come back. But I think I'll do 4 today. So let me do 4. I'll do 4 for this first set. Because the second one, the next one got my attention. All right. A ham and cheese sandwich. When a man ejaculates on or in a woman's vagina, then licks up his Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Let me read that again, because all of a sudden I'm hungry. All of a sudden I'm hungry. Hold on. Freaky fucking Fridays with your host, Cypher Kai. Hello. Let's write this one down, you guys. I've decided tonight this is going to be the one. This is going to be the one worth the money. When we start back doing the Cash App giveaways, and I say, what's the money question in the ABCs of Sex series, the letter H, this is going to be the one. Yes? This is a ham and cheese sandwich. And it is when, as it pertains to sex, it's when a man ejaculates on or in a woman's vagina, then licks up his mess. Oh my God. Oh, I'm hungry and horny at the same time. I feel I can't look at ham and cheese the same again anymore. I don't think I can. Every time I see a ham and cheese sandwich, now I'm going to want to fuck. Yes. I just feel like it's going to happen, like automatic, going to happen. It's just the right thing to do, though, isn't it? Right? Like if you're having sex with someone and you make a mess, it is literally the right grown talk radio type thing to do, to lick up the mess you made, is what I'm saying. Ladies, this goes for you too. If you are sliding down on your man's cock, wetting it up with all that cream that God gave you, and a whole mess of his dick, it is your job, your duty, your privilege, your responsibility to lick it clean from the base to the head. So says Cypher here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. All right. So, what I'm going to play here next. Am I still in the reggae vein? Yeah, let's do some more reggae. So, this next one is called Smooth by Javalani and Skillabang here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Yo, Skilly.
Yo, one go.
West side. East side.
Yo, mastermind.
Government.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I saw me operate. Doesn't get a day, you want no other way. Put a heavy than my chain, slimmer than my vein. Me a fuck it and no care.
My pussy.
Full of rubber than a spear. Chop up and blaze, girl, cock up and cheer.
He said,
Me no chat, girl, you hear.
TAWK Radio's Freaky fucking Fridays.
Smooth operator, sharp like a razor.
smooth,
Up in your girl area, sooner or later.
smooth,
Smooth operator, sharp like a razor.
smooth.
So we operate.
Wasn't me.
We stay clean for the girl them throat. We no use G's nor access code. When it be my touch grand spend road, every girl want catch a pic on them phone. We no bend like convex slope. Kim says she love how my pants them close. Me love when under girl expose. One government could chat pan a next road. Me thugs give me 2 girl, 1 for me the net of his skilly. You want so we do it easy, no take a minute. Give her me iPhone, let me get your digits. Me say give me the pussy and she never resist. You will say I like her, you never did it. Make sure say your wife don't depend on the list. You taffy banana forever we live. Girl is good and no metaphysics.
Yeah, man, I saw me operate. Doesn't get a day, you want no other way. Put a heavy than my chain, slimmer than my vein. Me a fuck it and no care.
My pussy.
Full of rubber than a spear. Chop up and blaze, girl, cock up and cheer.
He said,
Me no chat, girl, you hear. All when you see me tell her you see Dave.
wasn't me.
Smooth operator, sharp like a razor.
Smooth,
TAWK Radio.
smooth,
Smooth operator, sharp like a razor.
smooth.
So we operate.
Wasn't me.
I saw east side full of gal you fuck. Yeah, man, I saw wild side full of gal you fuck. I saw east side full of gal you fuck.
He said, yeah.
I saw east side full of gal you fuck. Yeah, man, I saw wild side full of gal you fuck. Is it?
Yo, mastermind.
Yeah, man, I saw me operate. Doesn't gal a day, you want no other way, yeah. Is it?
Smooth, smooth.
I told you we operate.
TAWK Radio. So Miss Tonya, God, I hope I'm saying that right. Miss Tonya's in my public chat room and she's saying, ooh, she can't wait till our man gets home. Now look it. I love it. I gave you guys all instructions. I said, look, everyone that's listening now live in the archives and globally is supposed to take something you learned tonight and practice it. Try it out over the weekend. Now, Miss Tonya, because you and your man are so obedient and cute. And what a beautiful picture you got there in that public chat room too. You're so cute. You're so cute. She said her man is not home. So when he gets home, I want you to make him a ham and cheese sandwich to eat and then make him a ham and cheese sandwich. What? Did you like that little wordplay there? Yeah. Or rather, no, I fucked that up, didn't I? You make him a ham and cheese sandwich to eat and then allow him to make you a ham and cheese sandwich because that's when he comes in you and licks it off. There you go. Bob's your uncle. Dirty. We grown round here. Put your babies away. I said that. Put your headphones on, put your babies away. Give me all to yourself. Get me all up in your ears holes. Let me talk to you guys dirty. Talk to you guys a little dirty, right? Look, we are having a very grown up, very global, very naughty orgy global orgy, right? You guys got me all to yourself. Put me in your ears holes. Put your headphones on really nice and close to your ears. Pretend I'm right there in the room with you, talking directly to you with all this dirty, dirty talking. You're allowed. You're allowed. You know why? Because my talkers like to learn things, and you guys are responsible and respectful. And I don't have stalkers. I have talkers. Respectfully, right? Go back in the archives and touch yourselves, the men and the women. You can have me that way. Yeah. Right? You can have me that way. I'm willing, I'm down for the shits that way. My virtual threesomes and quintuple sums and ting. Right? Is my sister really trying to call me now while I'm broadcasting? Really? I am broadcasting, woman. Oh my God. All right, so let's continue the list. ABCs of sex with the letter H. Sorry, you guys, I get all caught up. It's, like I said, live, unscripted, uncensored radio. All right. I'm going to fuck this one up too. Okay, give me a second. Hamartophilia. Hamartophilia? A fetish for committing sins as defined by your religious upbringing. Really? So is that where, like, people who say, like, what is that religion? I think Seventh-day Adventists claim they don't do oral. Now, I need to find out. I need to find out if I got any Seventh-day Adventists listening, and I know you guys are supposed to be Sabbath keeping right now, so you shouldn't be listening. So if you're listening, message me privately so I don't blow you up. But I need to know, do Sabbath keepers, Saturday Sabbath keepers, do you guys do oral? Because I need to be all in your mouth business right now. And anybody who's banged the Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah Witness, or Jewish person, I need to know, do they go down? Right? Because I know something they claim they don't do. It's just for procreation and all that. Listen here. What's the point in having a forever piece that you marry and whatnot, and you can't treat her the way you want, respectfully, with permission? But suppose your wife wants you to go down on her, or vice versa. Like, I've seen some perfectly circumcised penises that just need to be in a mouth. Like, how could you have a guy with all that length and girth, those beautiful veins, and that perfect circumcision that looks like plastic surgery was done to it, and not put it in your mouth? It's rude and disrespectful, is what I'm saying. Rude and disrespectful is what I'm saying. All right. Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio. I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, next one. This one. What's this one? All right. Handlebars. Pigtails that can be gripped for support during fellatio or sex. Oh, hello. See, anything to do with, see what I'm saying? Just the word fellatio is all fancy as shit. It's just been sucking dick or eating coochie. But I kind of like the thought of having pigtails. You know what? And all of a sudden, and just like that, let's take a journey back in time. So my next hairstyle, my next sexual hairstyle is going to be pigtails. I kind of feel like I want dude pulling my pigtails and forcing my face down on his cock. Oh, hello. Yes. That's a thing now. It's an actual thing. All right. Hand to gland combat. What's this? Vigorous masturbation in which a man wrestles with his dick. Oh, God, that seems so nice to look at. Oh, my eyes are hurting just thinking about that. Jesus. I got a whole orgasm just now. A guy just kind of whacking it. Ladies, okay, let me take a minute. Ladies, I need all of the women who are listening to the show who have access to reach out to me, 347-450-3958, or any other social media platforms. How much do you enjoy watching your man masturbate, especially in front of you? What? No porn, no nothing. You're kind of talking him through the moment, and he is just performing, especially when they're standing up. Right? They did all that stuff that you like, the head shaved if they shaved their head, the fresh haircut, the shaving, you know, the nice shiny balls. They took all the hair off and all that, and they're standing at the edge of the bed, 1 foot down, 1 foot cocked up, while they're just stroking that shit to whatever you're telling them to do. Is it just me? God. Ooh. I think it's about time. I got to wake this thing back up. It's been long enough, right? 18 years, been long enough. Time to wake this bitch back up. I'm really horny tonight. My God. Anyway, so you guys have my coochie business. Was that 3? Did I do 3? I did. Another song. We'll come back with some more terms. It is the ABCs of Sex series, the letter H. If you just logged on, right? Pay attention, take notes. A lot of this information will be worth money when we start back our Cash App giveaways, right? So the next one I'm going to play is called Best Fuck by Movado and Black Shadow here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Say you my boss and never make you come one time, girl, you hear me? Jump up, boy, and jump on mine. Explore time. Me go to we know you can play you up something in your spine. She get the long nine. Me go hard, me no couple up. Me done them up with up love. Nice.
TAWK Radio.
Yes, still I am a pay all the bills out of my name. DM to me girl with the best. The man hire you, security lock you up a yard, but that messed up. I must place up, best. My mind, you take a piece of me soul, girl, and you have the whole him too. Make you warm like socks when you reach climber. Take your time, put it. Make you wetter than the sky when the rain start drop. Call me daddy, your punish at the pain can't stop. From top, Simon Tienos. Top, no, one and can't drop. Pan up. Get up, fatter than for them and that's most of all. I eat every day, that's protocol. Obsession on the low. The first said it all from me juvenile, me can't tap the back. Then I dolly house, now girl in a me choppy. D40 house, got check Nicky. 12 o'clock at night, I look wicked. Me too pretty.
TAWK Radio, Freaky Friday.
The man hire you, security lock you up a yard, but that messed up. I must see through your place up. My mind, you take a piece of me soul, girl, and you have the whole him touch. Yeah. Say you my boss and never make you come one time.
Freaky Fridays, ABC's The Sex Series continuation with the letter H tonight on www.taw live radio on www.tawkradio.com/shows. Again, let me give a shout out again to Miss LaTonya Martin from, where is she from? Cleveland, Ohio. When I said it earlier, I think she got cut off or something. She didn't hear it, so I hope she gets to hear it now. I love to give shout outs to newbies, to the new talkers, and let them feel all warm and fuzzy and welcome here on the platform. All right, then. Okay, hanger model. A waif-thin fashion model whose body is desexualized in order to emphasize the clothes she's modeling as opposed to her feminine sexuality. Sexuality. What's that? We should make up a word here, sexuality. What would it mean? I don't know. We have our own dictionary of words here on Talk Radio. Okay, happy ending. For women, this refers to a romance story that ends in a marriage or a monogamous relationship. For men, this refers to a massage that ends with a hand job. Right? Yeah. That's where you go into all the Asian places and let them yank your junk after a massage, huh? So a happy shopper is another term for a bisexual. Interesting. Happy trail. Pubic hair that extends from the belly button to the main mound of pubic hair. Synonymous with Amazon Trail and Oregon Trail. Wait, pubic hair that extends from the belly button to the main mound of pubic hair. Really? Is that for men or women? I'm trying to visualize that in my head. Trail. So you got like a hairy belly. What the... What? I'm very confused. I don't know. I'm very confused. But anyway, that's the 4. Let me play some more music and come back and we'll continue. I also have 2 articles you guys sent me that you want my opinion on. And to the young lady in Slovenia, she said to call her Crimson. That's what her nickname is, Crimson, because I couldn't pronounce her name, right? She's got red hair and freckles and she's lovely. So there you go. Miss Lady. Thank you, Miss Crimson, for tuning into Talk Radio and being a talker. I know it must be like really early in the morning over there, isn't it? It probably is. All right. What else do we have in here queued up to play? All right, I think I'll do, before I start changing the genre of music, I'm going to do Go Shot by Busy Signal here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Never yet see them when we we are hustle hard. We are diggy road them, each up in a yard. One phone call and a ship from abroad. Roll up, big fat Benz and pull up. Ice pa my neck well cool up. Gyal a bubble up, got the money enough. Talk about this and that. Them no know say the team go shot. Me dogs have the street pan lock. I saw you know say the team go shot. Be money na me backpack. Them fi know say the thing go shot. Machine they a drinks weed grab a hat. Dog you know say the thing go shot. Shot. Peace. Now take chat, dog, shut up your mouth. Know me have to win from the day me step out. Dog fresh from foreign and me link it about. We are done clear, me dog chopping it out. East, north, west, G, locking the south. All of me dear ones rolling it out. And we them the doubt. But real hustlers we never do it for the clout. Talk about this and that. Them no know say the team go shot. Me dogs have the street pan lock. I saw you know say the team go shot. Be money na me backpack. Them fi know say the thing go shot. Machine they a drinks weed grab a hat. Dog you know say the thing go shot. Shot. Some live up, can't give up. Lord jeez, step up, squeaky clean, white tees. Tell them pay them dues, all fees.
TAWK Radio.
Grab a up in a me spliff, smoke some trees. I feel making money when we hustling streets. You can't take it pressure, dog trigger will squeeze. Tell them not dumb freeze. Talk about this and that. Them no know say the team go shot. Me dogs have the street pan lock. I saw you know say the team go shot. Be money na me backpack. Them fi know say the thing go shot. Machine they a drinks weed grab a hat. Dog you know say the thing go shot. Shot. Me the road bet them de. Never yet see them when we are hustle hard. We are diggy road them, each up in a yard. One phone call and a ship from abroad. Roll up, big fat Benz and pull up. Ice pa my neck well cool up. Gyal a bubble up, got the money enough. Peace. Now take chat, dog, shut up your mouth. Know me have to win from the day me step out. Dog fresh from foreign and me link it about.
Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
East, north, west, G, locking the south. All of me dear ones rolling it out. And we them the doubt. But real hustlers we never do it for the clout. Talk about this and that. Them no know say the team go shot. Me dogs have the street pan lock. I saw you know say the team go shot. Be money na me backpack. Them fi know say the thing go shot. Machine they a drinks weed grab a hat. Dog you know say the thing go shot. Shot. Go shot. Go shot. Go shot.
TAWK Radio's Freaky Fucking Fridays with your hostess Cypher Kai on the ones and twos, playing hostess and DJ and producer and everything else, right? I also want to give a shout out to my interns, my ex-interns, and Rex. You guys did a tremendous job for me when we first started out. I'm glad that you guys were able to find other things to do during the pandemic, and I miss you immensely. But thank you for all the hard work that you had put in before. Ooh. I got doctors listening. What? Hello. Listen to me. I want you guys to know, you sponsors to know, if you want to run your ad, product, service, business, music, or whatever with us, feel free to do so. If what I'm saying has not freaked you out and scared you off, sales, head us with the email at sales@tawkradio.com. Let me let you know that even though I speak very profanely, and I have no degrees to my name whatsoever, besides the 98 degrees that God gave me, I have some very beautiful, educated, savvy, loyal people that listen to the show, and they do support the businesses connected to the show. So I'm just going to let you guys know that. I'm always so impressed to see and hear the level of education that my talkers have. You guys are so fucking impressive, right? What you can do with your minds, I just do with my mouth, right? I've got a big mouth. And I like to use it. Don't know if I'm good at using it, but I just kind of like to use it. So I'm always very impressed. I know I've got doctors and psychologists and social workers with all kinds of alphabets behind their name, and teachers and politicians and celebrities. All kinds of people listen to the show. You guys are freaking amazing, and I'm so impressed that you take some of your time and you spend it with me, whether it be live or in the archives. And I want to say I don't take that for granted at all, and I really, really, really appreciate you guys. Yeah? So let's continue. ABCs of Sex series, the letter H. Woo! Okay, so next we got something I can't pronounce. Let's see, let's try. Harpaxophilia. Harpaxophilia? A fetish for being robbed. Now here's the thing then. See, and now we've got to take a pause. Now, what exactly is the person? Are you pretending to play cops and robbers naked? Or are you expecting someone to do you dirty and steal your heart and your emotions from you? Right? What are they robbing you of? Right? Or is somebody actually sticking you up outside, and instead of being scared and screaming, you're fucking coming on yourself? What is this? I need more information. What is this? One of my big brains who are listening to the show, I need more information. Harpaxophilia. Harpaxophilia. Right? What the fuck? Tell me. I need more information on that. I'm too lazy to fucking Google it. Okay. Next one. Harvard style. The act of a man using another man's lubricated thighs as a masturbatory aid. Okay, look here. Oh, you guys. Okay, you know what? I'm going to read that again slowly, and we're going to tear this apart, innit? Right? Harvard style. The act of a man using another man's lubricated thighs as a masturbatory aid. Now, look at here, you motherfuckers. Look at here. This list, like I said, is not something I look at ahead of time, but it sounds to me like what I hear happens on a lot of college campuses is you're going out there, you young people, and because I had two daughters that graduated college, and I'm of West Indian descent. And let me tell you the marching orders I gave my children when they went to school. I said, look at, right? You got a scholarship. You want to learn things, try things, explore things. I only have a couple rules for you. 1, don't do anything that will come back to me here in New York, where I am, right? Because I went to school out of state. Do nothing that will come back here. And I told them ahead of time, I would Google them, right? So every so often I would Google their names just to make sure they're not in any Girls Gone Wild videos or anything crazy that can pop up. Because at the end of the day, it's not about me being a domineering mum, but in the age in which these millennials grew up, and they graduated not too long ago, everything that's online, your potential employers can see. So let me get ahead of it and make sure that you're good, right? So whatever you can do whatever you'd like, just make sure nobody records you doing it. That's number 1. Number 2, right? I literally like to say that my birthday is every day, because I literally don't have a day's worth of sense. Literally. Especially when it comes to fucking up things that we've worked so hard for. It was a team effort for them to get the scholarships they got, to go to the schools they got, and all that stuff. So I can't afford to have you going out there to do anything that's going to have you fuck up your scholarship and land you back home to my angry ass. That was number 2. Right. Number 3. Do whatever you need to do. Don't drop any babies at my feet. It is not my job to babysit for you while you're out there exploring yourself and learning your life. Right? Those are the 3 things. Anything else we can deal with. If you got a cold in the middle of the night, if I got to run up on the campus and beat a professor's ass, beat a chick's ass, whatever, I'm down for the shits. These are the rules. So I say all that to say, most young people, when they go to college, go to have an experience, whatever that is. And so, of course, when it comes to that don't bring home any babies part, because I'm West Indian and I'm nuts, that does not stop your sexual feelings that you have, the things that you want to try, that niggling in your vagina, that jumping of your dick, you want to put it somewhere, right? And so we all know saliva can't get you pregnant. So a lot of girls go to college and get turned out, right? I can get the nut off. I can get the emotions off. I don't have to worry about getting pregnant. You kind of hope the girl doesn't get as crazy as a guy would get. You know, you're already sharing the room with her more than likely, so you got built-in sex in the room with you. It's convenient. I can understand how that can potentially work out for some people. So this Harvard-style thing sounds like the same thing. Guys that are at school, maybe these prep school kids, these overly rich kids, all that shit, they want to try something. They don't want it to come out. Because if you think for 1 second, I think that your homeboy is going to stand there, right? Put Vaseline or something on his fucking inner thighs and allow you to stick your dick there and rub it against it while he gets himself off and not go anywhere near your asshole. Please. 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 Save that shit. He's going to have you put your mouth on it or something, especially if your roommate's dad's got more money than your dad. I'm assuming it's kind of how that goes, like a dominion type of thing on a level. We know all the rich guys, you know, they feel like they're entitled, like the casting couch, just at the college, right? Like, if my dad donated more to this wing than your dad, you've got to suck my dick. I can only imagine what kind of crazy-ass rich boy games they were playing at Harvard. I'm starting some bullshit now. I'm starting some arguments. But so what? Right? So what? We got any Harvard alumni on here? Tell me different. Let's start some fucking arguments here on Talk Radio tonight on the Freaky Fridays. Why not? That was like a whole tangent, wasn't it? Anyway, Hasbian, a woman who used to identify as a lesbian. Wait a minute. So how does that work? Does she just decide she no longer likes the look, taste, feel, or smell of vagina and goes back to cock? Or she acknowledges that maybe she was never actually a lesbian, but she was like testing things out at school, and so she doesn't want to do that anymore? Hasbian. How does that part work? Somebody give me some help on that. How does that part work exactly? Ooh. Okay, a hat trick, ejaculating 3 times during sex, or having sex with 3 different partners on the same day. Ooh, see the first one. Both of those would actually piss me off. Let me look at that again. Wait, hat trick, ejaculating 3 times during sex. Let's stop right there for a second. If a guy can actually nut off 3 times during one session with me, my coochie's insulted. Really, actually, I like to know that about a good 15-20 minutes of that melodic, mesmerizing thing that God gave me will tend to put you on your back, at least for a little while, to recuperate. If you're nutting off 3 times during a session with me, my coochie is insulted. So start right there. The second part of this hat trick is having sex with 3 different partners on the same day. That would piss me off. Unless I was the first one and didn't know anything about the other 2, that would absolutely piss me off. So I'm just gonna say. Yeah. All right. So, heel dough. A dildo that straps onto a heel. Are you fucking serious? Wait now. Wait a minute. Give me a second, you guys. Heel dough. A dildo that straps onto a heel. So are you telling me you're putting a dildo on a shoe and you're foot fucking me? Is that what's happening here? Is that a thing? Is that what's happening? I need information. Guys, please. I need information. Please, somebody Google some things for me and give me information. God damn it. I'm stressed out right now. I need a song. I need a song and a shot. Is what I need. I'm going to drink something. I need a song and a shot right now. Are people look at here. Are you kicking my vagina? Are you stepping into my coochie? Is this a thing? Now, I jokingly tell one of my friends, his dick is so big. It's like someone used to date. My mum, I joked around one time, and I had told her one time how he's made up, and I had a dildo very similar to his length and girth and all that, and she called it a child foot. I know you guys, West Indian people have heard this term before, child foot. So I jokingly call him a tripod, right? So I said, oh my God, because I mean, if you got more than 12 inches, is it really a dick anymore? It's like a foot, right? 12 inches make a foot, doesn't it? So you're stepping in my vagina is what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But now that you're actually putting a dildo on a fucking shoe, you're foot fucking me. Somehow, this is a lot. This is a lot for my brain. This one here is a lot for my brain. I need music. Okay. What are we going to play? What are we going to play next? If I to decompress. I need to decompress. A little bit. Do I have one more reggae song in here? If I change the genre, I think I do. All right. This one is called The Blessed Remix. Buju Banton, Fabulous, and Jadakiss here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Y'all know what we been through. Y'all know where we come from. But we blessed. Big blessed. Buju, got you. Yo, I'm talking about struggles and setbacks, losses and get backs. Blowing through the money I should've just let stack. Then it took off, I got me a jetpack. Like I flew there Delta, but hopped on a jetpack. Upgraded my fly, updated supply. Hustle, don't sleep, I'm up late with my guy. Could be worse though, like upstate or NY. Or homies toasting to you with cups straight to the sky. Overall, we big blessed. More money, more problems like big stress. Gotta keep mommy fly, all the kids dressed. You know I'm cold with it, straight out the fridge fresh. prayed for it, got up and parade for it. Flowing through the block and look
TAWK
like I made
Radio.
for it. First I freestyle, then I got paid for it. My time to shine, now they throwing
Tell
shade
them
for it.
so
What's
we
up?
bless. Tell them we 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 bless. Tell them so we still have life. We no stress. God light shine on we. You know what quest. Screw where your man want pray. We no press. Bless up who down when we fuck the rest. Tell them we no broke like God and we no this. Only follow we like me, so them a guess. How come we still look clean and them a mess? Eventually they will see who is watching over me.
I'm a grown man and I do what I'm supposed to do. Mama told me show me your friends and I show you you. You can see the lies they told us be coming true. Tell them that we blessed so they know when we coming through. Soldiers no longer with us, now they live through the crew. I'm bringing the gorillas, you only bringing the glue. Think you got the answers, you really don't have a clue. Life's a write-off but don't ever bite off more than you can chew. There's some, there's plenty, then there's few. Can't find any to spit it like I spew. We get money and stay fresh. When they ask about us, make sure you tell them that they blessed.
Tell them we bless, tell them we bless, tell them we bless. Tell them we bless, tell them we bless, tell them we bless. Now see me spend my last to impress. Tell them me no waste my own, me invest. Make them know me girlfriend want put in verse. Tell them me still look fine, and me still am blow them mind. So you now see me pressure no man like some piss. Now so we make our own a success.
Freaky Fridays at Cypher Kai on Talk Radio.
Now follow them like the road and beaches. No matter where a man want talk, me careless. And this me want you digest. We are strive and a reach to be goal. Them a fight and a spite through them in control. Them a real asshole. But a long time, we a fight for a slice of the bread. Them a scheme and a dream and a wish we fi dead. But a God have we head. And I know just now, we a scream and a cheer for the team. Them a plan out fi bench we and them rule supreme. Like and them want fi clean. You can imagine, we a try move out of the shackle. Them a cry and a spy, them a try stop we clock. Guess how walk we back. Tell them so we bless. Tell them 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 we bless.
TAWK Radio's Freaky Fucking Fridays. Alright, as we continue on the ABCs of Sex series, the letter H. ABCs of Sex series, the letter H. Tonight, we're going to continue here with the Heisman. When a player in college emotionally stiff arms a fuck buddy to keep her from wrapping him up in a relationship, to keep a sex partner at an emotional distance. Really? Yeah, I guess he's got to keep his options open for the Karen he's going to hook up with after he graduates and gets signed. Because obviously, I'm going to start some arguments right now. Black women don't know how to spend athletes' money, apparently. Right? Well, they all got to run to some Caucasian to get these mixed babies and a trophy on their arms. Now, here's the thing. I want to know if when black athletes or actors or whoever run to these white women, is it because they made you feel inferior? And you feel like white is right? Or is it because, and I'd like to believe is this what I'm about to say, this is like your own version of reparations. The fact that you can now turn that dick on this woman, drive her bananas, and treat her however you like. But the thing is, you never do that, do you? Right? You go in, you treat her like fantastic in a way you never treated the black woman you dated, and she takes all your shit, and you still become the nigger in the stories at her family functions. Oh, I told you not to get with that nigger. Even if she just walked away with 20, 40 million of your dollars, you're still the nigger in the stories. Yeah, I'm going to start some arguments. That'll be a whole nother conversation for another day. But I felt like sticking that in there. I'm just asking questions, you guys. I'm curious and I'm asking questions. Inquiring minds want to know. I'm just saying. All right, and Bob's your uncle. Next, helicopter. Spinning a semi-erect dick around. I had someone I dated that used to do that. Oh, it's so cute. He used to stand there with his hands up in the air, just kind of swinging around like a little. Ooh, it's nice, in a little circle. Nice waist movements too. Ooh, the strokes were everything. Anyway, hentai. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna read what it is first. This gets me excited as well. An illustrated work such as Japanimation, anime, or manga that contains sexually arousing or explicit content. I've said on the show before, and I will put you guys onto some shit now. Listen, I don't like to give free promotions, but I will tonight. Right? I am very much into hentai porn. HENTAI. Very much. I don't know why this shit turns me on the way that it does, but it fucking does. Right? And I have a particular website I like to go on. Right? What is it? Shit. xnxx.com, right? Put that in the search bar and look for some, and you're welcome in advance. Love that shit. Love that shit. Now, I've decided, though, like I said, for those of you new to the show, I've been single and celibate for 18 years. No fucking, no insertion. The only thing that's been in my vagina is my gynecologist. No douches, no tampons, no nothing. Keeping it locked. Keeping it locked, right? And I used to masturbate a lot, but only clitoral stimulation. Tell you all my coochie business, right? But I've decided that I'm putting her on a diet. She gets no touches, no attention whatsoever. I have some goals I'm trying to get to. Personal goals I'm trying to reach, and I don't know about everybody else, but she's very stush, right? She does not function well when my money's not right. So, you know, I do have some financial goals I'm trying to hit. Shout out again to Miss Chelsea, who's tuned in from North Carolina. Thank you for tuning in this evening and being a new talker, and I hope that you'll be here every week. And we do have 120 episodes in the archives for your eargasm pleasure. They're not all dirty, though. Some of them, you need headphones for all of them, but not all of them are sexually related. I'm just saying. So, yes, I was saying no masturbation for me or her at all until my financials change. And I change my living situation. So she's going to starve. She's going to starve. I'm going to sexually starve her out even more than before. That just seems fucked up, isn't it? It's like double whammy. Anyway, let's continue. So next we got, the Hershey Highway. What the fuck is this? A spurt of diarrhea that occurs during anal sex. I knew that was coming. I fucking knew that was coming. Okay, the Hershey Highway is a spurt of diarrhea that occurs during anal sex. Enduring such an episode is referred to as traveling the Hershey Highway. Now, look it. Can you really call it diarrhea? Is there any other way for shit to come out of your ass if you're having anal sex, really? If you're having anal sex with a well-endowed person, the only thing that's ever coming out of there again is liquid shit. There's never a solid shit coming out of there ever again. Can we just agree to that? Can we just agree that it's like not a thing? Like, I'm afraid. There's one person that's wanted to have anal sex with me, and I had, you know, I've considered it in my mind, I've rolled it over, played it out, you know, but he's really well endowed. And so I remember telling him, I said, listen, the only way I would allow you to do that is if you were married to me, because I kind of feel like once you run me through that way, you own this shit, don't you? Right? Because therefore, anytime I want to fart, sneeze or anything, I don't know what the fuck's going to fall out of there after you've run me through that way. Unlike, now I'd like to believe, as you know, everybody's seen an asshole before, whether it be on porn or whatever. You know, it has that puckering thing happening, right? So what happens now? If you get somebody well endowed running you through it, I need my pride is to reach out to me and tell me something. All my ass jockeys, tell me something. All my Guyanese women, I heard Guyanese women love to take it in the ass, right? I need instructions from professionals here, right? If someone well endowed runs you through, right? Is it something as simple as, you know, kind of soaking your asshole in like vinegar and tightening it back up to get that puckering thing happening? Or you just kind of screwed for life? Do you like need a ring on your finger after someone gives you anal sex? I'm just kind of saying. Now, I know that everyone who has anal sex is not married. I'm saying for those of us who are unfamiliar with it, who've not done it, if we're going to do it, right? Do we get rings? Do we deserve to get rings afterwards? Because I always find, and ladies, I'm sure you'll agree with this, anytime a guy asks you to do something like this, it's always the well-endowed one, right? It's never the little dick one who you gave him a little waste to fuck, you know, he paid a bill or something, you decided to waste some pussy on him, right? And he's not really doing a good job. She said, fuck it, he might feel bigger in the back. It's never them. It's always this motherfucker with the extra foot that you want to call a tripod, that looks like he's got a disability, should be collecting a fucking SSI check or something, that wants to play around in your afterward. Oh, let me go in from the back. No, bitch, I can barely take you in the front, and I can have a 7-pound baby. What the whole entire fuck? Seriously. Anyway, my tangent, sorry. I'm just saying. Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio with your host, Cypher Kai. www.tawkradio.com/shows Freaky Fridays, ABCs of Sex Series, the letter H, tonight. Okay. I think I'm calmer now, I'm sorry. I have these moments from time to time. Woo! I tell you guys, I got sexual ADD on Fridays. All right. So a Hessian is a gigolo. I'm assuming like a male prostitute. It's a male prostitute. I don't think I need to go any further into that one. Heteroflexible. A man who prefers women, but who will have sex with men if the opportunity presents itself. You know what? That's not heteroflexible. He's gay. Can we disagree? Look at homosexual. You guys are making this word a little too small. Homo means same. So if you are sleeping with someone of your same sex, whether it be a man and a man, woman and a woman, you are homosexual. Because it's the same sex you're getting with. You can give it all the pretty names you like. I just kind of call it greedy. So, you're just taking what you want and nothing wrong with it. Doesn't have to be. Listen, if you cook food for someone, they eat all the food, lick the plate clean. Oh, you're so greedy, but you feel good because they ate all your food, they enjoyed it, they burp and everything, rub it in their belly. It's a nice thing. Greed is not always bad, right? But let's stop trying to dress up and give pretty names to every goddamn thing. Let's just not do that. Anyway, high dive. High dive? When a man pulls out during penetration, then rams his dick back into his partner, generally considered a dick move. Wait a minute. When a man pulls out during penetration, then rams his dick back into his partner. Oh, yeah, that would piss me off. I've had people, But you know what, though, I must say. So let me give you guys a story. Story time, quick one, right? So yes, I've been known to talk a lot of shit when I'm getting fucked. I do. Because I like to have fun with it, conversations and shit, right? So I do recall, cheeking somebody off while I was having sex. And, he knew the right thing to do, put me under manners. I tend to talk a lot of shit because I want to be tamed, And it doesn't have to be a beat me thing, just kind of like a let me know who's in charge kind of thing. And I feel like Sanchez says, don't ever try to diss the man with the handle, right? So if you got the base of the cock is on your side, you control this shit in that moment. If I say so, right? So we're getting it in, and the strokes are feeling all good. And I was talking shit. I don't know what the fuck I was saying, but he pulls out and fucking looks at me, and I'm like, oh, wait a fucking minute, what? And I immediately put me on the man because all I'm thinking is he really gonna stop? Like, ladies, you know what I'm talking about, those strokes. I like to call those slow deeps. These are the ones where you're in the missionary position, you're on your back, right? He's looking over you with those eyes of like, bitch, I'm gonna blow your mind. And those strokes are slow and deep and methodical. These shits are so fucking deep, it feels like the head of his dick is gonna poke out your asshole. You know the strokes I'm talking about, goddammit. I'm not the only one, right? So when he takes it out, it's kind of like, what the fuck? Because it's going in, and it feels like he's literally massaging the walls of your vagina with the fucking vein on the side of his cock. Am I the only one? Someone talk to me. But anyway, so when he takes it out and he stops, it's kind of like, you want to choke him and kill him at the same time, but then you're really paying attention. It's like, what did I do wrong? Why did he stop? And what the fuck do I need to do to make him start again? Kind of thing. So it puts me on the manners right away. That's what I'm saying. All right. Freaky Fridays and Bob's your uncle. All right. One more. Let's see. One more. Let's see. Hinged heels. What the fuck is this? Metaphorical shoes worn by a promiscuous woman, allowing her to drop on her back at a moment's notice in order to facilitate a random sexual encounter. I don't even. Okay, yeah, I don't know. That seemed like a lot. Anyway, let's continue. I think I got one more reggae song in here somewhere. Where is it? There it is. Nacuddle by Dane Ray here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Tropical. Fully. Grabber, you are my girl this. Love how she twerk and a wine and twist. Do it in a style and it's fine a miss. Watch her get wild, she pop the molly so. Yeah, she want do it anywhere we go. Girl I full up the style, me with a Mario. Pretty bad chick, I follow anywhere me go. Yeah, she love it badness and she say she love it money too. Notice she go van me say fi do. She up brag me gun pan her belly to me feel me in love with you. A bad girl she no cuddle girl. She want bend up in a double yo. Look what she do, no bag a man can't go there too. A bad girl she no love cuddle. She bring girls ready to stunt double. Fire in the house, you must love trouble. So we go van the place, Rega them coulda never replace, yeah. Couple bad girl, dep on me case. Tell them say I'm money we chase. Inna me prime, yeah, me inna the phase, inna me waist. Nuff name when we go up the stairs. Them a tell you better say me give up, or me afraid. But you know say you charge you brave. bad girl, she no cuddle girl.
TAWK Radio.
Look what she done, no bag of man can't go there too. A bad girl, she no love cuddle. She bring girls ready to stunt double. Fire in all the house, she must love trouble. Watch her get wild, she pop them all in so. Yeah, she want do it anywhere we go. Girl, I full up style, me woulda marry her. Pretty bad chick, I follow anywhere me go. Yeah, she love it badness and she say she love it money too. Notice she go van me say fi do. She up brag me gun pan her belly to me feel me in love with you. A bad girl, she no cuddle girl. She want bend up in a double yo. Look what she done, no bag of man can't go there too. A bad girl, she no love cuddle. She bring girls ready to stunt double. Fire in all the house, she must love trouble. Tropical, fully. Grab up, you are my girl this. Love how she twerk and a wine and twist. Do it in a style and it's fine, no miss. So we go van the place, Rega them coulda never replace, yeah. Couple bad girl, they pa me case. Tell them say I'm money we chase. Inna me prime, yeah, me inna the phase, inna me waist. Nuff name when we go up the stairs. Them a tell you better say me give up, or me free. But you know say you charge me real. A bad girl, she no cuddle girl. She want bend up in a double yo. Look what she done, no bag of man can't go there too. A bad girl, she no love cuddle. She bring girls ready to stunt double. Fire in all the house, she must love trouble.
TAWK Radio. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a couple of more of these sayings. I'm going to play another song, and then around at 9:30, I'm going to talk about these two articles you guys sent me to give feedback. Now, these are heavy articles, a serious subject matter, but I'm going to go and put these in my Pistivity corner this evening, blast them off really quickly, right? And then we're going to get to the party portion of the show, right? So that's how we're going to do that. All right, so let's see what we got here. We got, what is this? Hiroshima. An absurd sex act in which a woman lies on her back and uses her legs to suspend her male sex partner in the air above her. While pretending he's a plane, the man drops his load on the woman. First of fucking all, look it. I want you guys to picture some of these things as I'm saying it. I'm lying on my back. I like tall guys. So if I'm lying on my back, my legs gotta be really strong. I gotta be able to heist my partner up, balance him up, and somehow while he's up there, unless I'm fucking with a midget, how is that working? I'm balancing him in the air on my back, up in the air, like how you would do a baby. I got that part. And then he's like splashing off a nut on me while I'm balancing him up in the air. That's gonna somebody's gonna end up hurt. He's gonna do it. It's gonna catch me off guard. I'll drop my legs or open my legs because I want to feel it. He'll fall down. I don't know. That just seems like I don't know. No one try that one. I know I told you guys to try some things like that. Don't try that one. Don't try. That just seems dangerous. Don't try that one. All right. Next one. Hobosexual. What? Hobosexual. H-O-B-O. Sexual. A preference for poor or dirty sex partners. This occurs for any number of reasons: to gain access to more physically attractive partners, for the thrill of doing something wrong, or because the perception that dirtier sex partners will be game for freakier sex acts. Okay, look it. Now I was going to say something fucked up. I won't go that route, but I'm thinking, aren't we kind of all like 2 paychecks away or 1 stimulus check away from being fucking hobos anyway, right? Hobos, right? Homeless hobos with these eviction moratoriums and things. So we're kind of all going to be hobosexual soon, aren't we? Broke as fucking still horny. I'm being an ass, you guys, is what this is about. Don't take it too seriously. This is not the serious night. All right. A hole in one. When a man puts his dick in his own asshole. What now? What? How big does your dick have to be? You put your dick in your own asshole. Okay. Are there guys that can do that? I'm curious to know. I need to know somebody's caught business. Yeah, what is a Miss Tonya, what is a girly? Were you trying to say you got a grill to make the ham and cheese sandwich? Did I read that wrong? I got a girly. I don't know. It's a girly. Tell me what's a girly. All right. So, okay, hole in one. Holy Week. When a woman abstains from sex for a week because she's menstruating, is that called Holy Week? It's called Mother Nature, Lord. All right. Can't pronounce that one. Nope, can't pronounce that one. I'm gonna try. Not gonna do it. Hog hound. A person regularly seeking out fat sex partners. Now here's the thing. Why the fuck does it have to be called hog hounding? Why is every big person referred to as a pig of some sort? That just seems really fucked up. But we're all learning things together. So if someone calls you a hog hound, it's not cute. And not because you're from down south or something like that. Don't let them get over on you. They're calling you a fat fuck. Literally, they want to fuck. I'm just saying, now you learn something about your uncle. All right? This one's called homo-oblivious. Oh, God. An inability to distinguish heterosexuals from homosexuals. Okay. Should you be able to notice that right away? I don't think you need to be able to. Hood ornament. Hood ornament is a clitoral hood piercing. So I guess if you've got like a earring or something in your clit, that was, to me, that would seem to take away the sensation or something, wouldn't it? Or make you want to, I don't even know how that would feel. I heard at one point Janet Jackson had one. Wonder how that went down. Oh, you're getting. Thank you for that correction, Miss Tonya. Okay. Okay, Hoover. I think this will be the last one I'll do for the evening. Hoover. This one is someone who performs oral sex with the veracity with which a Hoover vacuum cleans a rug. That would be me. That would be me, you guys. I'm a Hoover. I tell you, I literally try to suck the skin off a guy's cock when I'm sucking his dick. I try to pretend I can suck a bowling ball through a straw at the kind of suction I put on that thing, I swear. And not for the whole thing. I just want him to know that I respect and appreciate the opportunity I'm being given to be able to put that thing in my face, is what I'm saying. ABC's a sex series, the letter H, here on Freaky Fucking Fridays. So I'm going to play some music. I'm going to go into these two articles you guys sent me, right, quickly, and then we're going to have a party, a global party. So let me see. All right, I'm going to do some soca music. Let's change the genre. Let's do some soca music. Let's get into some No Shame by Mr. Big Red here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Yo, big to the red. Is rum my son, gal? Is rum my son, gal? Is pet up the pet. Only we whining up. You know I'm drinking rum, so the party turning up. Go tell me to be about on the road, girls them whining up. We go turn up the bikes in the police can't even shut us down. I don't want no shame, so I'm drinking all day. And I go flat till morning, come when I'm going away. Barman, pass me a shot of the rum, I need energy. It's pet up the pet. No rum, real man.
TAWK Radio.
Y'all them sexy in bikinis. Juve morning, we on the streets. More vibes, I need more ice. You going out on the mix. When I drink too much, I just behave bad. And I tell me, girl, I won't cheat. I don't want no shame, so I'm drinking all day. And I go flat till morning, come and I'm going away. Barman, pass me a shot of the rum, I need energy. It's pet up the pet. Only we whining up. You know I'm drinking rum, so the party turning up. Go tell me to be about on the road, girls them whining up. We go turn up the bikes in the police can't even shut us down. I don't want no shame, so I'm drinking all day. And I go flat till morning, come and I'm going away. Barman, pass me a shot of the rum, I need energy. It's pet up the pet. I say, don't tell me, girl, I won't cheat. She say she not believe me. She tell me the last time we went to a fetish, be a woman up on me.
TAWK Freaky Fridays.
It's so much vibes and plenty energy. I don't want no shame, so I'm drinking all day. And I I go pet till morning come and I'm going away. Barman pass me a shot of the rum, I need energy. It's pet up the pet up the pet. Only we whining up. You know I'm drinking rum so the party turning up. Don't tell me to be about on the road, girls them whining up. We go turn up the bikes in here, police can't even shut us down. I don't want no shame, so I drink it all day. And I go pet till morning, come and I'm going away. Barman pass me a shot of the rum, I need energy. It's pet up the pet up the pet.
Big Red Production.
TAWK Radio's Freaky Fucking Fridays with your host Cypher Kai on www.tawkradio.com/shows. Now here's the thing. Where did it become a thing to use an eggplant in place of a penis? Now here's the funny thing. I am so unhip with everything. I'm such a fucking Flintstone with everything. I remember the first time someone sent me one, I was like, well, you know, people sending me eggplants. I was telling people I wanted to go on like this weight loss journey and all this stuff. And a lot of people didn't know, but somebody sent me like an eggplant. And I was like, oh, wow, how did they know? I'm seeing all these eggplants. It's encouraging me to go vegan. My fucking daughter fell out. She was like, Mom, that is so not what that is. I was like, what do you mean? It's an eggplant. It's a vegetable. They're trying to help me with my weight loss journey. She's like, no, that's a penis. I said, I've never seen a penis that looks like an eggplant. So if I did, it's a, you know, but apparently that's like a thing. So now I see the eggplant emojis everyone and laugh because I'm saying, you know, the way that I love dick, it'd be very easy for me to go vegan if dicks were like eggplants, right? That would probably help me out with my weight loss journey. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look, whatever and whatever. Hi, oh, hello, Mr. Venn. Hi, darling. You got to come in. All right. Well, you got about another half an hour with me. Another half an hour with me. So it's going to get heavy now. For a minute. You guys sent me these articles you wanted me to go into, and you guys know how I love to put certain types of people on front page on my show. So let's do it. Okay, so this is Freaky Fridays with your host Cypher Kai on TAWK Radio. We were doing the continuation of the ABCs of Sex series. We're going to pause for a minute to be serious for a second, because sometimes we've got to get serious for a second. And you guys sent me these articles in one of my feedback. So this article is in thesun.com. Who wrote it? Danielle Sinone. On February 25th, 2021, it says, class creep, teacher's aide seen masturbating during Zoom lesson with kids. And he says being caught was just dumb luck. Oh, God. All right, you guys. So before I start to read whatever this is, I'm going to read it live right now. But my A1 day ones know how I feel about pedophiles. In any form that they come, I think they are loathsome. And they're not welcome on this platform at all. But I will read this article solely because I'd like to put this jackass on front page, right? So you guys can all know his name. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. And that's what we're going to do, right? So a teacher's aide was seen masturbating during a Zoom lesson with kids. Mark Shack, M-A-R-C. First name, S-C-H-A-C-K. Last name, a staffer at Montgomery County Public Schools in Gaithersburg, Maryland, was captured on video engaging in inappropriate behavior. Fucking. Shortly before Shaq, a special educator, reportedly turned around to masturbate. He was working with a history class for Shady Grove Middle School students. Speaking with Bethesda Magazine on Wednesday morning, Shaq claimed he had thought he was logged off of the Zoom session when the class concluded. He explained that he didn't know his camera was still on. I had no clue that Zoom was still on. Why would I do that? That's my job, my career. I had no clue that Zoom was on. I mean, that's just crazy behavior. Shaq, who said he worked for MCPS for 21 years, also claimed he didn't do anything intentional, calling his actions a horrible mistake. He revealed he's now on administrative leave, according to Bethesda Beat. Okay, so let me just stop there. First of all, fucker, Mr. Mark Shack. This is not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but let me slaughter him anyway. My thoughts, yeah? You got a fucking job to do. You got a job to do. And if you could not be bothered to reach your finger across and hit a button or close the fucking face, listen to me. I told you guys this before, the whole beginning of this remote learning and all that. They want to be in your conversations. We all sign away our rights for apps and convenience. We've all done it. They listen to everything. I'm sure, and I know the amount of things I say on the show that people pretend they don't listen. I change policy. When things are done and said on this show, I can see the actions of it weeks and months afterwards, and you guys find it and send it to me and say, oh yeah, Cypher, you said that months ago, da da da. So we make movements here. We do, right? This fucking idiot was disturbing me about this. Yes, masturbating is fantastic. I do it. I used to do it all the time. Like I said, she's on a diet right now. Do it all the time. It's healthy. It's safe. Keeps your ass out of trouble. My concern with Mr. fucking Shaq, who's been working for 21 years with special education children, most of who probably can't speak on their own or really express themselves the way they like and all that. As soon as you come off of a special education history class, the first thing you do is snatch out your cock. There's some child that was enticing you to fucking do that. I could give two shits, I'm saying it. I could give two shits, I'm saying it. So you, sir, are a disgusting bastard. You're a fucking pedophile. I appreciate the fact that so far, at least in this instance, you kept your nasty to your fucking self and didn't touch a child behind it. But you, sir, are a fucking pedophile. At the very least, you got impure thoughts about these kids and disabled kids at that. You're a disgusting piece of shit that I'm putting on front page on my show. Mr. Mark Shack, who worked in a school in Gaithersburg, Maryland. And I'm not encouraging you guys to see him outside and hurt him or anything like that, but I just want you guys to know who the fuck he is. So you wanted my opinion, the people that sent it in, you knew what I was going to do. You knew I was going to fry his ass. You knew that. But if any of you guys are friends with him, know him, whatever, keep your children away from him. Because if you could, how long does it take? We're all online now. It's an online show. How long does it take to close the face? To close the fucking face of your computer? Not long. He literally spun around the chair right away and started yanking on his cock. So somebody in that class did something for him. And it's deplorable. Excuse me, and unacceptable considering you're supposed to be in charge of looking out for these children. So, Mr. Mark Shack from Gaithersburg, Maryland, shame the fuck on you. And yeah. I hope, administrative leave, I hope you get fucking fired with no fucking pay. I hope you get blacklisted from working anywhere else around children, anywhere across the globe. And if I have my way, I'll see to it. Is the reason why I'm talking about the thing on my global show right now. Okay. And Bob's your uncle. So I'm going to play a song and come back with the other article you guys sent me, and then we're going to have a party. All right, so where am I now? We have another song from Mr. Big Red here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio. This one is called Roadblock.
Big Red Production.
Dang. I don't want nobody to hold me back. I don't want nobody to bandage up.
Roadblock, everything mash up. The whole place turn up. Girl must get woke up. Roadblock, everything mash up. The whole place turn up. Girl must get woke up. I drunk.
I don't want nobody to hold me back.
I drunk.
I don't want nobody to bandage up.
I drunk.
I don't want nobody to hold me back.
TAWK Radio's Freaky Fridays.
I'm winding up in the banana day. I leave me send someone every night. I tell her bend down and I start to again.
After one shot I done drunk. Roadblock, everything mash up. The whole place turn up. Girl must get woke up. Roadblock, everything mash up. The whole place turn up. Girl must get woke up. I drunk.
I don't want nobody to hold me back.
I drunk.
I don't want nobody to bandage up.
I drunk.
I don't want nobody to hold me back.
I drunk.
I don't want nobody to bandage up.
I want a job girl in the band jam. She right in front of she.
TAWK Radio's Freaky fucking Fridays.
If you don't wanna rum in your band, no girl walking up on your truck. Hey girl come wind up on the job. We don't care what they talking about. Roadblock, everything mash up. The whole place turn up. Girl must get woke up. Roadblock, everything mash up. The whole place turn up. Girl must get woke up. I drunk.
I don't want nobody to hold me back.
I drunk.
I don't want nobody to bandage up.
I drunk.
I don't want nobody to hold me back.
TAWK Radio, only because I told you guys I was going to read these stories. I'm ready to party right now. My God, I forgot how hyper I get when I listen to Big Red's music on the show. What? I get so hyper. All right, let me do this one other story you guys sent me. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Live radio, unscripted and uncensored. I know I can't sing. Here we go. This fucker. This fucker. And I'm only saying it based on the little snippet I'm seeing from across the headline. So again, we're going to all read this together. This one also came from thesun.com. Miss Katie Davis wrote this one on February 26, 2021. That was today, isn't it? This one says, tortured and abused, John Geddert. So I'm going to spell his name too, right? Johngeddert. Suicide was an escape from justice, says furious gymnast abused by Olympic team coach. Ooh, Lord. All right. A gymnast who says she was abused by Olympic team coach John Geddert has claimed his suicide was an escape from justice. The 63-year-old, who led the 2012 U.S. Women's Olympic Gymnastics team, killed himself after being charged with human trafficking and sexual assault. Michigan state officials confirmed that the coach died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound on Thursday. Furious athlete Sarah Klein claims his suicide is an admission of guilt. He tortured and abused little girls, myself included, for more than 30 years and was able to cheat justice, she said. Geddert was a narcissistic abuser. His suicide is an admission of guilt that the entire world could now see. Also guilty are his enablers, including the top officials at USA Gymnastics and the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee, who promoted him, enabled him, and allowed him to coach Team USA. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. Now, look at these are two stories, apparently, from two different sets of people, different parts of the globe and all that. It seems as though these motherfuckers, again, not only are you going after children, but disabled, Paralympics and all that. So let me just say this, and I don't give a flying fuck who disagrees with me. Let me be very clear about what's about to come out of my mouth. Sponsors, this is where you get your people to listen to an entirety of my episode to hear how absolutely vulgar and offensive I can be. So if, again, these things do not sway you, deter you, freak you out, turn you off, feel free to hit us up with an email, sales@tawkradio.com. Respectfully, if you'd like me to broadcast your stuff on a Monday through Thursday and not on a Friday, I'm very happy to do that as well. But Mr. John Geddert, rot, burn in hell, you pedophilic fucker. I agree with the young lady from a standpoint of, he escaped justice or whatever. Who knows how long that trial would have taken? He's been doing this for 30 years. I had no interest in having my tax money put his ass in prison to feed him and do all the other things he would have gotten. And let me say this very bold, very plain, very clear. I've said before, pedophiles have no love on this platform, in my life, in my circles, in my atmosphere, nowhere. I don't believe that you deserve the air that you breathe. And let me say this as well. It is unfortunate, and I don't know that's the case in this story, but I feel the need to put this out and say this. It's not just a bashing. I don't want to hear any of you fucking sympathizers telling me shit like, oh, well, you don't know what these people have been through. Maybe they were abused themselves and whatever. And I get that. I get that. So let me just be clear. There are some people who've been abused by men, by women. It is unfortunate and fucked up, right? But when this was being done to you and you didn't like it, it is not your fucking job to put that off on somebody else. And I don't want to hear about the hurt people and none of that shit. I don't want to hear it. It's the same as though if your parent was an alcoholic who used to beat you all the time, and you know the effects of this, and you turn around and willingly, when you grow up, choose to do the same thing. When you've been through something that you don't fucking like, you can choose. Yes, it leaves a stink on you. It leaves a stain on you. You have to find a way to compartmentalize it, work through it, and all of those things. But you can choose. Everything can't be everybody's fault all the fucking time. At some point, you got to be culpable for your own fucking actions. And I felt the need to put that out. There's a side note. Right? So in a situation wherever I talk about a story that maybe the person was abused as well, it's unfortunate, but it does not mean that you need to make the same mistakes and or brand and hurt someone else because you're hurt. No excuse for it. So Mr. John Gedder, who decided to kill himself, is exactly what the fuck he's supposed to do. I personally believe that there should be a bullet engraved for every fucking pedophile globally, and what the fuck they should do when they realize they have these proclivities that they can't control and choose not to control, they should eat a fucking bullet. Period. Full stop. Period. Full stop. Eat a fucking bullet. It's exactly what you should do. And preferably before you traumatize other people's children. Engrave it. Put your victims' names on it. So when they pull it out of your skull, it's like a gigantic I'm sorry to all the people you've hurt. And all the people they might now hurt, because they are hurt people that hurt people. But every pedophile globally, men and women, I don't discriminate with my anger, should eat a fucking bullet. All right, and Bob's your uncle. There we go. So, Freaky Fridays with your host, Cypher Kai. That's my little shtick in my Pistivity corner. And now we can party. All right, then. Now, the next one, we're going to play. What am I going to do? I'm going to do. Should I do the Afro beats? No, I got one more soca one to play, I think. This one is called, let me get some music in my system, get all that stink off me. This one is called Deserve It All by Jadelle, here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Yes, up you woman then. How I in here tonight. Hey, yeah, you, body tight. Every man I will hold you tonight, yeah. Girl, you, body right. But they kinda tune you, baby. Party all day, me like that life. Champagne popping, me want no lie, yeah. Me only want it tonight, yeah. Whether you a bad girl in a sheet, yeah, or you link one time just between you, or you want to settle and hold on. Whether you're the rough or the slow down, don't let them tell you what you can't do now. Girl, go. You should have it all. Like on your wine and your body up, you can spend it all. Girl, come on, broke out your waist non-stop, anytime, anywhere.
TAWK Radio's Freaky Fridays.
Girl, you find everything on. Girl, you so. Girl, you deserve all of it. You deserve all of it. Wind to the ground and turn it around and stick out your tongue like you. Girl, just wind your body up and just spin it like a top. Wind to the ground and turn it around your bottom like you deserve it all. Yeah, you, girl, you're right. What you do concerns nobody. Yeah, you, girl, body
Party time, Freaky Fridays.
Spend money, them cannot judge you for the things you do. Girl, pull up with your crew and go hard. Whether you a bad girl in a sheet, yeah, or you link one time just between you, or you want to settle and hold on. Whether you're the rough or the slow down, don't let them tell you what you can't do now. Girl, go. You should have it all. Like on your wine and your body up, you can spend it all. Girl, come on, broke out your waist non-stop, anytime, anywhere, nana. Anytime, anywhere, nana. Girl, you find everything, nana. Girl, you so. Girl, you deserve all of it. You deserve all of it. Wind to the ground and turn it
TAWK Radio's Freaky Fridays.
Wind your body up and just spin it like a top. Wind to the ground and turn it around your bottom like you deserve it all. What you know? Wind your body up, yeah, baby girl, won't go.
TAWK Radio with your host, Cypher Car, and the ones and twos. Now, I also want to say, I have some very important conversations that will be coming up on the platform soon. And I want to say thank you in advance to all of the participants who will be speaking to me. And I don't want you guys to feel like, I have some men who trust me enough to sit with me and talk to me about their experiences when they were younger, some sexual situations they got into, people abusing them and molesting them and things like that. So I don't want you guys to feel like it's not a safe space. And I appreciate the fact that they want to come on. It's not about that. I'm saying, right, that everybody has this thing, like, there's a lot of women I've heard that have been raped or molested when they were younger and they end up being promiscuous and that kind of thing. How you deal with your pain is one thing. Like I said, for me, I am an advocate for, I don't like bullies in any form that they come in. I don't like people to be taken advantage of, right? Unless it's a sexual situation and we agree to it, right? Got to be an asshole for a minute. But honestly, I don't respect people that prey on children. And I especially don't like people that prey on people with mental disabilities, actual mental disabilities. I think it's deplorable. I think it's fucked up. And I'm equally as disgusted when the women do it. Because I think I talked about that last week on the show. There was some female teacher fucking around with a kid that was even 18 years old. My issue with that, again, becomes you're in charge of this child. Right? You can't, and if you got these proclivities, because you can feel the niggling, you got this, don't put yourself in positions to be around people's children. It won't always work out well for you. Like, if I ever found out, and thank God my children are grown now, but had anybody ever done anything to my children when they were younger, and I went out of my way, I'm sure they thought I was overbearing and overprotective, but I had been molested, I'd been raped, I'd been through those things, and I wanted to protect them above all things, not on my watch, not in front of me, not around me, not because of me, nothing. So I did what I needed to do to keep them safe. But if I had ever found out anyone had done anything to my children, oh my God, they would have wished they ate a bullet. I promise you, the torture would have been so fucking real, they would have wished they ate a bullet. Honestly, that's just a thing for me. It's my thing. Everybody has their thing. That's my thing, right? If you have been through that, it's unfortunate. Let's work through that, talk about it, let's heal that. But do not put that off on somebody else. And there's so many people that have been through that experience. Just a lot of men who've been boiling that. They don't want to talk about it. They feel like people will think they're gay if a man did it, all that stuff. That's not what that's about. And we can talk about those things openly. But there's a lot of men who have been abused in one way or other, whether they be verbally abused, they were told they're not good enough, sexual situation or whatever, and they take that, and if it's not dealt with, if it's not talked about, if it's pushed down and stuffed down on top of everything else that goes on these guys' backs, it becomes a situation where you become this narcissistic man who starts to treat women like garbage, and sometimes you don't even know why, because it's just sitting in there rotting inside of you, right? So we want to have these grown-ass conversations that need to be had soon. Oh, I gave you one, greedy girl. Greedy girl. Shout out to Miss Sue in North Carolina, who I know I shouted out earlier in the show, but she's here. She's been rocking with me and texting me back and forth behind the scenes. I appreciate you, Miss Sue Lee in North Carolina, tuned into Talk Radio right now with all of your feedback this evening, my darling. And no, I'm not playing music at the moment I'm talking. Yes, so I say that to say all of the people who might be listening to the show, and there's a few of them, about six different guys who are going to be sitting with me in the coming months, talking about the experiences they've had with some sexual molestation of some sort at different ages of their life and stuff. And we're going to talk about that, and you guys are going to be respectful, and we're going to hear them out. And I think it's going to be amazing things to discuss, because I know, unfortunately, this happens to more men than they're willing to admit. Right? So we need to have these conversations, and that's what Talk Radio is about, is to have conversations that other people are not having, and have fun while we do it, right? And learn things while we do it. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. All right. So no more heaviness. Party time, party time, party time. So this is where you guys can send me all your shout outs. 347-450-3958. Facebook.com/TAWKRADIO if you're global. And we start shouting people out, and we're playing music, and we're having a good time, and you guys get me for more than 2 hours today, aren't you lucky? Let's see how many songs I got left. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm getting better at this. I always catch it at the 4 mark. Oh, so we got 4 more songs tonight, you guys, for the exterludes for the evening. I don't know if I usually got to do like a replay of something. I don't know what my replay for the evening is going to be yet, you guys, but we're going to, why does this keep going off? All my equipment keeps shutting off on me. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. All right. Whew. Take a breath. Live radio, unscripted and uncensored. Unscripted and uncensored. All right, so let's do some Afro beats. Let's do some Afro beats. This one is going to be Burna Boy on the Low. Right? Let me see. Did I mess that up? Yep. Let's. Sorry. Afro beats. Yes, Burna Boy on the Low here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
It's Kelpie Vibes.
Yeah. Baby, I know that I'm in a choco. Baby, I know that I'm in a choco.
1604end.com.
Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina, with my Angelina. Oh me all down. Anytime when I see you for the club or the television, your body. Sure you know say the thing when you carry 50 kill somebody. You know I feel a vibe, you feel a vibe, so baby whine about me. Yeah, and I know you shy, but it's cool when we're making love. On the low, on the low, on the low, on the low.
TAWK Radio.
On the low, on the low, on the low. Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina, I'm a Angelina. Oh no, so when I want to come out, make a signal you. Why you want to request on me like I interview?
1604end.com.
I'm tryna put the ring on your finger too. And be a better guy, be a better guy. On the low, 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 on the low. Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver.
TAWK Radio.
So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina, I'm a Angelina. Josu.
1604end.com.
Big Smosa.
TAWK Radio's Freaky Friday. Shout out to Princess and Marcus out in California that's tuned into the show tonight. Shout out also to Miss Estrelita, tuned in from Little Havana in Florida. You guys are far-reaching this evening. Shout out to Mr. Ven in the public chat room. I gave you a shout-out earlier, darling. You weren't here, but I did give you one. I'll give you one again because you're awesome. And Miss Tonia's in here talking to me back and forth. Miss Tonia said, shout out to Miss Sue in South Carolina. That's her homie. She said she's typing here in this public chat room. Oh, Mr. Ven said, I'm the baddest podcaster on the planet. You go, boy. Stop trying to get my head big. You go, boy, in my Martin voice. Damn it. Ven, you're awesome. Ven, you're awesome. I say this all the time. Check the archives. I say it all the time. As we continue, this one is Safety 2020. Gashi featuring DJ Snake, Afro B, and Chris Brown here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Oh.
Morning time, Freaky Fridays.
Sometimes I wanna fall in love, cause I'm sick of lies. When you're not around, all I got is tears in my eyes. Mama praying, saying, boy, that you'll be fine. You're the first and the last thing that's always on my mind. I need you come over and set me down. Tell them all that you love me now. Please don't you ever put me down. Make me put this gun down now. I need you come over and save me. I need to put this gun on safety. I hate that you just said you hate me. I need you come over and save me right now. Oh, I need.
Start taking shots with me. You so out of range with me. We should've stayed tight. Hold me down with my gravity. You got me sleeping with the lights on. You got me stressing what's the outcome. Ride with me like my shotgun. In and breathe like the ocean. Need your love and devotion. True love just makes it hard. Yes, it does. Sometimes you go too far.
I need you come over and save me. I need to put this gun on safety. I hate that you just said you hate me. I need you come over and save me right now. I need you come over and save me. I need to put this gun on safety. I hate that you just said you hate me. I need you come over and save me right now.
I treat you nice. Don't let me go. I take you home. Make sure you're right. I'm into you. We in the mood, baby. Let's vibe. When you're moving your waistline, it take time. Oh, go low. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ensemble.
TAWK Radio.
I did for you when you're in trouble. Tell me what you want, I'ma go hustle, ah. Come and save me, take your heart off safety. The other girl don't face me, I want you to be my baby.
I need you come over and save me. I need to put this gun on safety. I hate that you just said you hate me. I need you come over and save me right now. I need you come over and save me. I need to put this gun on safety. I hate that you just said you hate me. I need you come over and save me right now.
TAWK Radio. Let me take a moment to acknowledge all of you who are sending me kissy face emojis and heart emojis and sending all this love and light in my direction. My A1 day ones, I've talked about my abuse on the show before, and I'll talk about it some more in the coming months as we have different episodes and things, because I believe that there's a lot of people that need to hear how you can deal with this in a healthy way, right? I've always been someone that likes to control the narrative of my life, right? And so I don't allow situations to control me. You can learn to do these things without spending, and I'm not negating therapies and all those things, because you need that, right? But this, when you go through something, you need to know, like all of the men that have been through something, whether it be a man that did it to you, a woman that did it to you, I need you guys, anybody who's listening to me, who can hear my voice right now, who is listening in the archives, I need you guys to take some time over the next coming weeks. And I want you to sit down quietly to yourself. I want you to close your eyes. Sit down Indian style if you're able to, if your thighs are not too thick and you can do it. And I'm talking to myself, right? But I'll tell you some of the things that I did, right? I want you to sit down and I want you to someplace quiet. If you can get some noise cancelling headphones or something, someplace quiet. Lights dimmed. Close your eyes. And I want you to, as an adult, I want you to go back and peek into the room, the place that thing happened, right? As though you're looking in the door, right? And before you go into the room, knowing what you're going to encounter, knowing what you're going to see, I want you to stiffen your back, stand a little straighter, right? And I don't want you to go into the room angry. I want you to go in there with a loving energy. And I want you to speak to the child in that room, and I want you to let them know, whisper in their ears and tell them that what's happening is not their fault. That you're going to survive this situation and you're going to be okay. And I want you to look that child deep in the eyes and show them the beautiful, strong person you've become so that they know that situation is okay. That's how you start to heal that. You don't need alcohol to do that. You don't need pills to do that. You don't need to make excuses and be bad in relationships to do that. I want you to speak to the child in that room, in that place that this thing happened. And I want you to assure them that it's not their fault, that they're going to be okay, and they're going to survive that situation. And it's going to help tremendously. Take your time and do that several times. It might take several times to do it, but that is going to help you. And also, like I said, we need to have these conversations, and not just these, so many other things I want to talk about. So many old headlines from back in the days that I didn't get a chance to speak about because at the time when they came out, I didn't have a platform, but I do now. Right? I do now. And I also want to tell you guys, one of the things we're going to be doing on the show, one of the things we're going to be doing on the show also is, I've been wanting to do this for such a long time. I want to do an analyzation of nursery rhymes, fairy tales, and cartoons. Oh man. Because I'm telling you, I'm a cartoon buff. I tell you guys this all the time. I have no shame in saying that. But I remember when I used to watch the Jetsons when I was younger, I say, oh my God, this is so cool, futuristic, da da da. But there was always something a little off to me about the characters. I still kind of feel like Mr. Spacely is a black guy. They just want to darken his skin a little more, but I think he's a black guy personally, right? But I noticed that what we thought was so funny when we were younger, it turns back when you watch the episodes now as an adult. Yo, George Jetson was a dick. He was really a dick. He talked to his wife really reckless. And even though it came out in the 60s around the same time the Flintstones came out, which is kind of like an extension of the Honeymooners, and we knew Alice did not play with Ralph's ass, did she? She did not. And she was an Aquarius like me. Hello, the character and the person. Right? I'm just saying. Just stick that in there. George Jetson was a dick. I want you guys to go back and find a clip of the Jetsons, like on YouTube or some shit. He was a dick. Listen, man, whoo! But we'll talk about that kind of stuff. I'm so excited to do that. I'm going to get some English professors to come on here and talk with me, and a couple other people, and we're going to really analyze some cartoons and some fairy tales and all kinds of stuff, and have some really grown, fun conversation. I felt the need to put it out there now because people tend to go into my archives and do what I do, and they have, I guess, a bigger social media following or some shit, and they feel that they can just steal things from the platform. So we like to go back into the archive and say, we spoke about this thing this day and we got proof, and Bob's your uncle. So yes, to everybody who is concerned about me, I am healed from those situations. I am. And people say, okay, you can never, no, you can heal. You can heal from those situations. You choose what you do and how you want to move forward in the situation. Sometimes it takes a while. It does, but it can be done. It can be done. So anyway, let's continue with the party, you guys. All right, what's next? I think do I got 2 left or 3 left? Did I mess something up? I messed something up, didn't I? I think I did. No, I'm down to my last 2. All right, so this one is going to be De Una Vez by Selena Gomez here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
no duele como antes, no. La herida de tu amor sanó de una vez por todas. Soy más fuerte sola. Es que no me arrepiento del pasado. Sé que el tiempo a tu lado cortó mis alas, pero ahora este pecho es antibalas. No te tengo a ti, me tengo a mí. No es para que pienses que esto es patina. Yo me fui para que no se te olvide que una muerte como tú se revive. Cuando se seque el último mar, es cuando pensaré en regresar. Te has sobreentendido lo que siento. Ya no estás, qué bueno es el tiempo. Estoy curada de ti, te dije ya. Ya no te siento aquí, no te siento ya. Nunca supiste, no me supiste valorar. Y de una vez por todas soy más fuerte sola. Es que no me arrepiento del pasado. Sé que el tiempo a tu lado cortó mis alas, pero ahora este pecho es antibalas.
TAWK Radio and the Extolude for the evening. And don't you guys stop sending me those crying emojis. I swear, don't do it. This does not do it. Right, you got me for more than 2 hours tonight. No crying emojis this evening, you guys. The Extolude for the evening is Fuego del Calor. This is Scott Storch featuring Ozuna and Tiger here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Scott Storch.
Cuando salgo no quiero llegar.
TAWK Radio.
Algo que me hace delirar. Yo no sé, el baile lo mezclo con el alcohol. El negro le da fuego del calor. Dime si es mejor si nos vamos a vapor. Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae. Me gustan de tu sal. Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae. Me gustan de tu sal.
$4 million on the whip, no lies. Staring at my shorty, want a bitch like mine. Only tonight, don't waste the time. Drink in my cup, bitch, don't kill the vibe. We could take it outside, hop in the ride. Pulling out garage and it look like Dubai. Mommy, fly, aye. Living in the moment, had a time of your life. You what I like, ain't got no type, no type. You in that dress and the skin tight. Dripping on your body when I'm inside. Ass got me hypnotized and it's my size, big size.
Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae.
TAWK Radio, Freaky Friday.
Mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae. Me gustan de tu side. Mi problema es que siempre ando en high. Puerto Rico, Dominican Bay. Natural, el sistema tú lo traes. La Mercedes, un melón, flow Dubai. Seguillaron tu maíz y tu país. Si tú se la creamos, la portamos pa' Shanghai. Plato ciclón, si no échale spray. Estamos sudos, pero la movie no se cae. Ay, dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae. Me gustan de tu side. Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo
TAWK Radio. Okay, that has been another episode of Freaky Fucking Fridays with your hostess, Cypher Kai. This has been the ABCs of Sex Series, the letter H. The extension of that, of course, next week we're going to have the ABCs of Sex Series, the letter I. Let me check. I don't know if there's a lot of if there's a lot of things with the letter I. I might have to mix it together, the I and J at the same time. I don't know. Let's check. No, there's enough things, it seems like. I'm skimming through them. There should be enough. Anyway, we'll continue with that. I think I have a couple of more stories. If you guys want to email me things for me to read on the show, where can you send them? Contact us form. Do it in the contact us form on the website, www.tawkradio.com. Go into the contact us form and send your information there. You can also send your questions in to questions with an S at tawkradio.com. Next week, which will be the first Friday in March, I think I'm going to do the email extravaganza. So I'll do some of the things to do with the letter I for the ABCs of Sex Series. And then the second half of the show, I'll read some of you guys' emails that you send in. All live. I read them for the first time live on the air, so we can all hear them together for the first time. If you guys want to leave me any sexual voicemails that you'd like me to play on the show, I'll play a couple of voicemails next week as well. 347-450-3958. Leave your sex stories on there if you're so inclined to do so. It is a 24/7 hotline number. You don't have to say your name. You could just tell a quick story. Keep it like a minute or less, just something quick you want to say, any shout outs or whatever you want to give, and we'll pull some random ones next week and we'll upload those and play those as well. So you guys have a great weekend, be safe, come back and listen to the show on Wednesday. I'll be breaking news on Wednesday, a lot of political things, a lot of information you guys need to get. I want to say a good evening. Aww. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, they're so complimentary in the public chat room. So Miss Tonya, thank you for hanging out with me. Mr. Ven, of course, great to have you. Mr. Ray Black, who was in here earlier, thank you so much for hanging out in here as well. To all of the talkers who are listening live and in the archive, shout out in advance to the archivers who will go into the show afterwards and tune in. And so I'm going to check on something. I just saw something I think is a little disturbing that I need to look into as far as distribution networks for the show. So anyway, talk to you guys later. If you missed anything, go back into the archives. Of course, when I get off the live right now, you can go and reload our website page, www.tawkradio.com/shows, and it'll take you back to the beginning of the show for anything that you missed. All right, you guys, see you Wednesday. Later, my lovelies.